I taunted too early and fumbled the ball at the goal line. I had a breakaway run, ran at 70 yards, started taunting, and one of the safeties ran up behind me and punched the ball out of my hands. It would have never happened if I wasn't taunting. How can I move past it when my whole school hates me for it?
Man,
I feel like the whole school hating you for it is a little excessive.
it is. I would agree that that's probably, but I have no doubt that it probably feels that way. It
Yeah.
probably feels like the whole school. Man, that's rough, and I hate that you're in that position, but I think you're learning some valuable lessons, even just listening to kind of how you phrased that question. I heard a lot of ownership, and I messed up, and I shouldn't have, and so I think I'm going to say some things that you already know, but taunting is a high stakes bet. When you taunt, you're kind of like promising a result, right? And sometimes when you're taunting, we have seen this all the time. I mean, there's compilation after compilation on YouTube where people taunt before the play's over and the outcome of the play actually changes. And so that's why it's so like that's why the school or that's why people around you like they make fun of it or they don't like it because you're essentially like promising an outcome that is not guaranteed yet. And so in your situation, you're seeing that on a breakaway run. You're, running down the field, taunting, probably waving the ball up in the air, doing something crazy. That's all fun, but the whistle has not blown yet. And so, like you said, a safety, somebody comes up, runs up, jars the ball out from your arms. Dude, you just broke a promise that you made to your team, to your coach, to basically the audience, everybody around you. And I know that sounds extreme, but that's why people struggle with it is because it's just. And the other thing is people love seeing people get humbled. It is like people love seeing that, and so that's just a hard thing. But um, I think, once again, just realizing and setting in, hey, like by taunting, I kind of broke a promise of excellence. And I think that's a difficult thing to realize. But I think the sooner you realize that, I think the sooner it's going to help you understand like some of the negative inflections that the team or, the school or everybody around you may be having. Um, I think the other one, and I'm glad to hear your vocabulary. I think you've done well with this. Like, you don't get past this by making excuses. This takes ownership. This takes, dude, I was an idiot. Like, I was stupid. I should not have been taunting. I should have just taken it to the house. I should have waited till the whistle blown. Play's not over till the whistle's dead, and that's something that I took for granted. I did not do. And I think the quicker you own that, like I think the quicker you're going to see people move past it. Everybody makes mistakes and everybody messes up, and I think people understand that a lot more than a lot of people think. And so the quicker you can own it and just eat it and just deal with the hit to your pride, I think that's going to help you a lot, bro. Like I think you're going to see people move on from it a lot quicker than you had previously expected. And then the other part of it, like, while you may feel like people hate you today, a lot of times people just love a story. They love something to listen to. They love hearing it. And it's very possible that within a few short weeks or, even just 1 week that they're going to move on from something else, especially if you own it. I've seen some people like try to fight it and be like, oh, well, I didn't, what, and they try to do that whole dance. And that's just like the whole situation happening over again. You've got to just own it, just agree, don't let people be excessive and beating you up, but just be like, yeah, I messed up. I made a mistake, and that's completely my fault. But I think through ownership, you will see perseverance and just owning it, and I think people will come to respect you for that, actually. I think there's potential for that. Learn your lesson from this. Take the opportunity to grow. And I think that there's immense potential for you to take this moment and never make that mistake again. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun, but let's wait till the whistle blows. Let's wait till we're in the end zone, till, depending on the level you're playing at, till the fireworks are going off. Let's wait for all that and then celebrate. You see a lot of players just throw the ball down before they're in the touchdown or, do crazy stuff before, and that's all fun, but dude, I think you maintain a lot more integrity as a player when you are able to just delay the gratification. There's that extra bit of pride that comes with celebrating before the goal line, but dude, just delay it just a few seconds and then you can celebrate all you want, and I think you'll have a lot of success there.
I definitely think you learned your lesson from this, and The school's going to get over it here soon. Somebody else is probably going to do something else that's stupid, and they're going to be focusing on that, and they're not even going to remember what happened. I mean, this is probably high school if I have to guess. So this is not your life. It's one thing that happened. And like you said, you just need to own it. Because if you have an arrogant attitude about it, trying to make excuses, people are probably going to talk about it more. They're going to talk about you more. I would definitely just own up to it, don't make excuses, and everybody's going to get over it most likely.
Absolutely. I think you got a lot of opportunity to grow here. Take this as a growing moment and get better than ever.